Newt bar. And that's off the inside edge. And this one is off and running. And another ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Fastball is outside. Right through there for a strike. And there's a foul ball. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Marsh hauls it in, and there's one away. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And takes low for ball one.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
In the air, out towards left center. Marsh hauls it in for the out. And there's two away. So digging in, Brendan Donovan.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
0-2.
Two outs. Outside. And the count is 1-2.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two outs, base is empty. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Back here in Philadelphia and on the hill today, it's Sonny Gray.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now Trey Turner. Yeah, that's fouled off. Gray, multi-time All-Star, more than 100 career wins on the mound, a former first-round pick back in 2011.
No balls, two strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Batting second.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate.
Harper.
To the right side, Contreras. He takes it on his own. And here this afternoon, two quickly away in the bottom of the first. And now it's Alec Bohm. And fires in a fastball at 95. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one. And there's a ball. That one fouled off, 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish. and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs
first
from your
baseman,
teammates when you get
Wilson
back to the
Contreras.
dugout. Kind of got it off the end of the bat as he punched up the middle there. Maybe pulled off that outside pitch just a little bit,
Yep,
but
that
he
ball went
stayed
out.
on it long enough to get something on it.
Wilson Contreras, the next to hit, takes outside. Right through there for a strike. Just
Ball.
missed.
2-1.
The next
That's out.
offering misses. And now 3-1. On the ground to third. Boom. Off balance feed. There's one. Back to first. And that is a double play. Here's the Cardinal
Batting
DH.
sixth, the
Luken
designated
Baker.
hitter, Luken Baker.
Fastball for a strike. And that's outside. 1-1. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Bottom of the second. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Just missed.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
That clips the corner.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
0-1.
That misses. And the count even 1-1. And that one is inside.
Ball 2.
There's a strike. No score here in the second. And that's way high. And the count's full. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Donovan on the move to the alley. He's got it. And there's one away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about
Batting
10
sixth,
minutes of
left
balls
fielder,
in the gaps.
Max
They practice this,
Kepler.
and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
On the ground, a short could be 2. Fired to second. Double play.
He's out.
What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia.
off
Well,
for
here we
St.
go.
Louis,
Top of the
second
third,
baseman,
scoreless
Nolan
game.
Gorman.
Now it's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. Luzardo back to work. Right side, hard hit. And he handles it himself for the out. Pedro Pajes digs in down.
Batting 8th, catcher Pedro Pajes.
Missed
Ball,
with a
that's off the
changeup, and that's ball one.
Inside ball.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Pitch
That's
misses,
ball
and now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Pitch is in there, and now 3-1. Up and in, ball four.
Well, he tried to nibble right
Batting
there
ninth,
and just
center
missed his
fielder,
spot.
Victor
Hitter
Scott
didn't offer at it.
II.
Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
One gone, runner at first. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a miss as he was
0-1
late
the count.
that time.
Ball one.
In the dirt.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one
That's
off
ball
the
two.
mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Scott checks his swing, appeal to third, and that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. And now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Up and in, ball one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's what.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Comes through with the RBI.
Now batting
Fastball pretty much
shortstop,
middle,
Mason
and that's
Wynn.
what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Next to hit, Mason Wynn. That clips the zone. That's strike one.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
That he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's a foul ball. Got him swinging. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off
Now
for the
here is
Phillies,
JT
catcher
Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
Fouled off. He was late. Not
1-1.
close with that one. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a ground ball. One gone, bottom of the third inning. This is
Batting
Bryson
eighth,
Stott.
second baseman.
We talk about guys with
Bryson
good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And Arenado makes the catch. And that quickly, 2
Batting
away.
ninth, center fielder
Brandon Marsh steps to the
Brandon
plate.
Marsh.
And ball one.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Aye.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. as we go to the
Leading
top of
off
the
for
fourth.
St.
And
Louis,
stepping in for the
left fielder,
Cardinals,
Brendan
Brendan Donovan. And that is out of play. Donovan, a former Gold Glove winner, 28 years old. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. Swinging a foul straight back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And that one is inside ball 1. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Booga, never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Tap back to the mound. To first, and they get Arenado for the out. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Now here is Lucan Baker. First pitch, not close. Foul ball there. Contreras off of first with 2 away. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Castellanos makes the play, and that is that. Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
0-2.
In the dirt, and the count 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Headed towards the corner. Nootbaar in a dead sprint. Makes the grab on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Harper, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that's through there for a strike. On the ground, and foul ball. 1 down, Phillies down a run. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 1 out, bases empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Just missed.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The Redbirds up by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That's inside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting,
And here comes
third
Alec
baseman,
Bohm. He's 0
Alec
for 1.
Bohm.
Off the mark there. And that is ball 1.
2-0.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
That's ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Next offering is fouled back. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And it's 1-0. That's a strike. Hard hit right side. Contreras steps on the bag, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here, Citizens
Leading
Bank
off
Park,
for the Cardinals.
all set for the
Second
start of the
baseman,
inning.
Nolan
Now up for
Gorman.
St. Louis, Nolan Gorman.
Well,
Ball
on
that's
paper,
outside.
it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
That one finds the zone, and
One
now
ball,
it's even
one strike.
1-1. Just missed. That misses.
that's in.
Ball 3. And that one fouled off. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes. The walk and a run scored his first time. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that
One
one
ball,
missing
2
inside a
strikes.
sharp slider. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. At the
Now
plate,
batting,
Victor
center fielder,
Scott
Victor
struck
Scott,
out
the
swinging
second.
his first time. And it's fouled away. Up and
Ball 1.
in, and it's 1-1.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's ball 2.
Next offering
that's the ball.
upstairs. And that's ball
Ball 4, take
4.
the base.
Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the
Now
base
batting
runner over
right
at first
fielder,
base is going to have a
Lars
very
Nootbaar.
aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Nootbaar stands in now and watches strike one. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact. He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Over to first, and he saved. Scott off of first with 2 away. That
One
one
ball,
misses.
2 strikes.
1-2 to count. Runner on the go. On the ground to third. Boom. Throws on to first. And that will end. Back here in Philadelphia.
Leadoff
Bottom of the
for the
inning.
Phillies.
Nick Castellanos at the
Right
plate now.
fielder, Nick Castellanos.
And a strike in there.
0-1's the count.
Can't glove it cleanly. And it's in
Got it.
time. It wasn't the smoothest play
Now
you'll
batting
see today, but they
left
still get the
fielder,
out.
Max
Now batting Max
Kepler.
Kepler. He's 0 for 1. That one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. That one
One ball,
almost got him.
2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Fastball is outside. And the sweeper misses. On the ground right side, and he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. JT Realmuto steps in. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. In there at the knees. And now 1 and 2.
strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down. All set for the top of the 6th. Now, Mason Wynn.
Mason Wynn.
Luzardo back to work. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
And misses inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And that drops in for a strike. That's off the inside corner. 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a
Now
battle.
batting,
It's not
left
always
fielder,
easy laying off a
Brendan
3-2
Donovan.
pitch. And I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now it's going to be Brendan Donovan. 0 for 2 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball. Win aboard here at first with nobody out. Next one misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting third
Here's
baseman,
Nolan Arenado.
Nolan
1 for
Arenado.
2.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Left field, Kepler moving under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Joe Ross.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. He's got it, and that'll do it. Bryson Stott getting ready to hit. First time up was a pop out.
Second baseman, Bryson Stott.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Swing and a tapper, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Inside. And it's 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Turner now.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Out to short, Win. Fires over to first. And it's back here in Philadelphia, top of inning number 7. Now it's the DH, Luken Baker. And that skips into dirt. Ross, a 6'4" righty, 245 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. And a swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he swings through that one.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Misses inside. The count now 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Gets a piece and stays alive. Up the middle, Turner. Over to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the
Now
out.
batting, second
Here's
baseman,
Nolan Gorman. Down and away for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Liner snapped at first. So up next, Pedro Pajes.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
There's the strike. That catches the corner.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
And that's outside.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Out towards right center field. Scott makes a nice running catch.
Now batting.
Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. And that one misses up and in. 1-0. Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Check swing called strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Just misses. And the count now even up.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. One down, base is empty. Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up.
Now batting.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. This guy with light tower power. That one missing inside.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
That one misses. 2-1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And that extends the inning.
We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
And now Nick Castellanos.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit, but you got to stay within yourself.
That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And it stays fair. Throw back in as the tying run holds at third. 2 on following the double.
Back-to-back base hits. Loud contact.
New pitcher for the Cardinals, JoJo Romero.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Kepler in the box now. Takes strike 1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. A little bit low.
That's a really good take.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Schwarber at third. Castellanos on at second with 2 down. And a swing and a miss. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Alvarado.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Scott in the box again. Takes a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. That one missed. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That misses the zone. 3-2 now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
The 0-1. Fastball almost got him there. Clips the corner, and a count 1-2. And there's a ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Now a check on him at second, back safely. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Man at second. And it remains 2-2. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. There's a ball over to third, but the throw's offline. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swings and misses, struck him out. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals.
Mason Wynn.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
In there at the knees. 0-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
1-1.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Kepler on his way over. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they lead by 2. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Ground ball left side. Tosses to first, and that is the inning.
Pitching for
Back
St.
now,
Louis.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Phil
Phil
Mayton.
Mayton.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
You know, these Phils need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Grounded to Gorman. Gorman throws on to first. And Real Muto is out. So
Now
digging
batting.
in now for
Second
Philadelphia,
baseman,
Bryson Stott. Tap foul at the plate. Late swing, foul to the left. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Good eye
Nope,
right
that's
there.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Breaking ball inside. Yeah, that's ball 2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Caught him looking for the K. And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Yeah, that's too high. And it goes just foul. Two outs. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends it out of here. And they've got their first run. It's 2-1. Trey Turner now 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Up the middle. And saved. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Infield knock right there. He was able to beat that one out easily. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Move to first. And Turner's back in.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Here is Bryce Harper. There's the strike.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Turner, the runner at first with 2 gone. This to third. Arenado sends it across to first, and the inning is over.
Now pitching.
We're
for
back.
The
It's
Phillies.
the top of the ninth, and there's
Number
a new pitcher on the
25.
mound, Matt Strom.
Matt
He
Strom.
has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's Nolan
Leading
Arenado.
off for the
1 for
Cardinals.
3.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Strom has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one down. Here's Contreras now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Strom, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
And Wilson down on strikes. So now here's the DH, Lucan Baker, over 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. 2 outs. He goes down looking. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Ryan Helsley.
And I can't imagine
Now
any
pitching
save
for
is an
St.
easy
Louis.
one. You're holding a small
Number
lead on the
56,
scoreboard, and you know those hitters
Ryan
are going to give you the
Helsley.
best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Boom. In the box now. Take strike 1.
0-1.
And fouled off. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. One-run game, bottom 9. And that one is lifted in the air. Nootbaar on the move. Makes the catch, 1 down. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber, first-round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike. Ball, that's inside.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Oh, man, that stays fair. We got a new ball game. Great swing, just couldn't keep it between the lines. He's got to try to bottle that. Do it again.
That one catches the zone. It's 2-2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
One down, base is empty. Pitch misses, and a full count now. Stays alive.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Ball 4, he walked him, and that'll keep the line moving.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Line drive, base hit. Around second is Schwarber. Throw comes into third, and it throws off line, safe at third.
Well, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Max Kepler at the plate. Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering is in for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
And delivers outside.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Pitch misses. It's 2-2.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two on, one out.
3-2.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases loaded with one away. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. Golden opportunity right here. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still
registers the punch out and hits 101. So they're down to their final out. And the batter now, Bryson Stott. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Check swing, went around. And that's strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs, tying and winning runs on base. And the home team trying to pull it out. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Helsley is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.